In this video, we would learn to solve initial simplex tableau using simplex method. So once you are given this initial simplex tableau, the first thing is that you have to look for the indicators. And your indicators are all the numbers through this one in the last row, right? And you have to look for the most negative one, and you see that this -5 is the most negative indicator. That's this -5. So it means that our uh, pivot would be in this column. So, so it could be like either a 2 or 1 or 4, right? So one of these uh, numbers could be pivot. And to determine that which one it would be extra, so actually all three of them are positive, so any one of them can be a candidate. But which one? So for this one, you have to check appropriate ratio. So basically, we have to check the ratio with this one here. So 8 and this 2. And then this 3 with this 1 here. And then this 20 so with this 4. So let's check the ratio. So this one would be like say 8 divided by 2, which is equal to 4. And then you have 3 divided by 1, which is equal to 3. And then we have the 20 divided by 4, that is equal to 5. And you see that this is the smallest ratio. So our pivot would be in the row with the smallest ratio. So in the second row. So in the second row here and in this column, so this 1, right? So that is the candidate. So this 1 in the intersection of this row and column, so this should be the pivot. So once we have this pivot, we have circled this number 1, so then we have to simply perform pivoting to make zeros in this column. So we have to make this 0, this 2 as 0, this 4 as 0, and this -5 as 0 using row operation. So to make this 2 0, this one here, so what we have to do is that multiply this row 2 by -2 and then add into this one, 1. So our first operation would be -2 times row 2 plus row 1. This should be our new row 1. And then similarly to make this 4 0 here, so multiply second row by 4. So I would say 4 times row 2 plus row 3 is row 3. And the same way to make this -5 0, so multiply second row by 5 and add into this. So 5 times row 2 plus 4 is 0. So these would be our operations. So pivotal row is our second row here, right? So second row as it is. So let me write this in first 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 3. That was the pivotal row. Now first operation, right? This one here. So multiply second row by -2 and add into row 1. If we multiply second row by -2, so let me do this thing here. So -2 times row 2. So my elements would be then -2, -2, -4, 0, -2, 0, 0, and -6. And then row 1 as it is, so like 2, 2, 6, 1, 0, 0, 0, and 8. And if I add them, so this gave me my 0, 1. That would be 0, 0, 2, 1, -2, 0, 0, and 2. So I just put these values here 0, 0, 2, 1, and -2, 0, 2. Then similarly for this one here, so -4 times row 2 plus row 3. So same way you can do this scratch work. So let me write down all the what the result would be. So that's negative. And then next one we have to perform this operation, multiply second row by 5 and add into row 4. So it would give me 3, 0, 7, 0, 5, 0, 1 and 15. So we have performed these steps, and now we have to look for the indicators again. These numbers are in the last row, and now we don't see any negative numbers. That means that this is the final table, right? So final table. So we only have to now read it. So x1 value, if you see this in this column, first column here, so there's more than one non-zero numbers. So it means that x1 would have value 0. So we would say x0 for x2. So x2 has only one non-zero number here. Right? So this is only one non-zero number. And this is in this row here. So, and to find the value of x2, so you look for the last number in this row, which is 3, and then this 3 divided by this 1. Okay, so its value would be 3 divided by 1, which is equal to 3. And similarly for x3, so again you see there in this column more than one non-zero number. So it means that this is 0. Similarly for s1, so s1 here, so only you see that in this column one non-zero number, and its value would be, because this is in the first row, so the last number in the first row is this one, right? So this is 2, so 2 divided by this one, so 2 1 2, and then s2 would have value 0, because here you see that more than one non-zero number here, and s3 would be, because there is only one non-zero number here, this one, and then its value of s3 would be this last number here divided by this 1, so 8 by 1, which is equal to 8, and z would be equal to, so again for z here you have this only this one non-zero number, so value of z would be this 15 divided by 1.